The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So that's got things underway. Well, five at the back, Jim. It does feel fairly defensively oriented, this formation.
Well, you could say it's a lineup that's all about creating positive transitions. The lack of width in midfield with just three...
Shot, surely! They've got to be quick to recover this. Nice interception, well timed. Now it's Roberto Baggio. It's a throw-in. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Yeah, he'll be looking for a goal or two. Nicely intercepted. It's a good ball out wide. It's a good foot in there. Neymar looking to run onto it. And this is Inzaghi. He's got away. And a chance! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Cruzeiro with the corner, there first. Milan are looking to go forward now. Always onto this. Chiellini cuts out the pass. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Howson wins the duel this time. Now it's Kaká. Kaká! No goals as yet. Now it's Inzaghi. And here's Baggio. Now it's Inzaghi. Now it's Mbappe. He's had a shot! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. He's got away with one there.
Well, it wasn't the best pass, was it? The apologetic look says it all, really. He knows he could have got his team in real trouble then.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Baggio showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Goes for a shot! Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Neymar is always playing with one eye on the spectacular.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And he's got the beating of his man. Roberto Baggio. He's come in hard. And here's Messi. And here's Baggio. And this is Messi. Now the ball in. And the shot! It just took too long getting forward.
Gattuso simply took an age to make his mind up, Peter, when urgency was the single requirement.
And now they can spring out of defence. And he's worked it through. Caught offside that time. Chiellini makes the interception. Well, he's ended up in no man's land. Oh, that's well spotted. Kukçu. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Now McTominay. And it's Chiellini. Still waiting for the first breakthrough, but not for the want of trying. Kaká did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Messi. And that little bit of skill has got him away. And here's Mbappe. McTominay. Howson. Chiellini. Well, there's one of the players of the week. Kukçu. Thuram gives no quarter whatsoever. Well read, and the danger is averted. Now it's Inzaghi. Tries to pass it through, and he welcomes it in. And we hit half-time. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time.
Ricordiamo a tutti I tifosi di non perdere di vista I propri bambini durante la partita, per la loro sicurezza.
And the second half gets underway.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Kaká. Is there any support? He might not need it. Oh, he's caught in or out. Cruzeiro really could have done without this. To open the scoring. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Well, he dipped into a world of focus then and dismissed any distraction.
Gol per il Milan. Ha segnato al 49esimo
So
minuto.
the first goal of the game.
And talk about the perfect time to score. The manager's giving nothing away, and he'll be thrilled inside.
Look at the space here. And the finish! Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. The chance to pull further clear. That is some save from De Gea. Oh, he's missed.
A cool head was needed there, and we got anything but.
Milan have their second corner now. He's there to hit it! Harmlessly behind. Chiellini does really well to win the ball there. Nicely spread. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. Games hinge on moments like this. A formality, we're level. Not much more than a formality.
Played a game of double bluff here, I think.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect...
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. This is interesting. He has already had his name taken once. Referee has gone straight to his pocket. Yes, a second yellow, and he's off. He does seem to be in considerable discomfort. So I hope it's nothing serious. They are now a 9-man team.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 23.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
19. Messi. Lasciano il campo per
He cuts out
il
the
numero
supply.
13. Neymar.
McTominay.
Il numero 24. Il numero 10. Attenzione, una sostituzione.
Some really good ball movement. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Albert Ferrer deals with that comfortably. Now it's Kaká. Now it's Inzaghi. And this is Neymar. It's Neymar! Oh, the ball's run loose here. A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
It's really well read here, but having done the hard part, he'll be slightly disappointed not to make more of it.
Neymar. Real chance! And he has kept it out somehow.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero
So,
18.
third corner of the game.
Numero 22. Kaká. Lasciano il campo per il numero 21. Pirlo. Il numero 20.
Shot goal! And it's Pirlo. And now a sudden chance to counter. That has been cut short. Spread out to the left. Cruzeiro still have the cards to affect this game. Adriano. Well, that looks a decent ball. Shapes to shoot! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Roberto Carlos goes short. Filippo Inzaghi. That looks a foul. That's a quick free kick. McTominay. And this is Adriano.
Adriano really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the task, Peter, did he?
Neymar, and this is Pele. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Attenzione, un cambio.
Great chance here from position A1.
Yeah, that's such a good position too.
Adriano! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Played out wide. Well, he's felt that, hasn't he? He's been bundled over. That is a foul. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Cambio di giocatori.
Well, plenty of early set pieces here. So who's he going to be aiming for here? Now it's Neymar.
Milan clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
That's really well manoeuvred. Adriano. Oh, it's a great ball here. Oh, the referee's got a decision to make here. What's he going to give? No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area. Well, no question, Jim, the referee has seen that as a professional foul.
He really ended up between a rock and a hard place then, Peter. Probably took the harder choice.
That's another chance! And somehow he managed to miss it.
Donadoni fully appreciates that he could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it.
Turns back here, probably the best option. No, that was never going to make it. He's on it, can he get it? Mbappe! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being...
Chance for a shot! He's been taken down, and the referee has pointed at the spot. Cruzeiro have been handed a game-changing chance. So having trailed, this to go ahead. The comeback is complete. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Well, look at the keeper's reaction, Peter. He felt he could have kept it out. That was so tight.
Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold out?
It looks to be the correct call, Peter, and in the circumstances, it really had to be.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, that's a key interception. Seems to be well there. Kukçu. Now it's Mbappe. Now, can they get him away? Oh, played right into his path. Neymar chasing after it. Valverde. Gehi. Kukçu. And Gehi. And it's Valverde. Ah, he's given it away. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is. The message is simple. Defend this with your lives. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And time is up. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good.
Signore e signori,
David De Gea picking up the Man of the Match award and no some.
A maioria das vezes, mano, eu vou juntando moeda. Eu não gasto muito, eu vou juntando quando vê alguma coisa interessante, eu vou lá e gasto, mano. Com essas moedas que eu junto. Ainda mais que a Konami tá dando moeda pra caralho agora, velho. Tá super fácil de juntar.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. And that gets things running. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. And here's Inzaghi. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the... Mbappe!
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And that's a simple one for the keeper. And now they can spring out of defence. That's really well manoeuvred. Rijkaard. No, that's been intercepted. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Rijkaard calmly anticipates. McAllister. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Oh, this looks sharp. Mbappe. Messi. Now it's Inzaghi. Passes coming off in quick succession here. The other side yet able to force a breakthrough here. McAllister. Arda Güler. Aims beyond the defence. Shoots! And that is doing no harm at all. A crossfield ball towards the other flank. Inter Milan finding their passes. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Oh, good, real chance! Oh, that was no routine save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Turns and goes back. Cruzeiro have the chance to go the other way. That's McAllister. Güler is always looking to break lines. It's a good ball out wide. Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Keeper's got good distance on that. McTominay. He's on it. Can he get away? McAllister. Ball's played through. It's a pretty loose pass. He's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Filippo Inzaghi. Oh, it's Inzaghi. Inzaghi! This time, surely! Goal! Cruzeiro! And Cruzeiro take the lead. Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
That could spell trouble. And he's gone backward here. No foul, says the referee. Not the most accurate pass. That's a dangerous ball. And he's lost his man here. Chance for a shot! Oh, taken with style. That is remarkable. All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
That has certainly made things interesting.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
And it's Del Piero. And they're quick to get it back. We expected better, and so did he. Adams. Turan. Adriano. Nicely weighted ball. Goulart receives it in a... Tries a shot! Mbappe.
Foram indicados 2 minutos de acréscimo.
Valverde. And that has left him in a heap. Knocks it into space. Mbappe. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. And it's Rijkaard. And the half-time whistle goes. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. So we reach the halfway point.
Well, for us neutrals, this is fantastic. If you're a fan from either side, it's unpleasant. And as for the managers, check your heart rate.
So, all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break. So once again, we're underway. McAllister, and here's Del Piero. Del Piero touches it back. Goulart. Oh, good ball! Mbappe. No, it's Inzaghi. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Threads one in. Cruzeiro can breathe again, just.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Messi receives it in a wide position. Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
And reclaimed it in a trice. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Substituição
time
no
for
time do
changes on
Cruzeiro.
both sides, actually.
Camisa 15. Vai ser substituído pelo
McAllister
jogador.
does have his name on the
Camisa
score sheet, of course.
17.
Inter Milan
Substituição.
looking to pass their way through. Messi. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Saint-Maximin quietly revving up. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. He's through, now is he in? Well, he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. He's looking wide. Saint-Maximin tries looking up for options on the left. Good running, strong and purposeful. Oh, and the shot! Saint-Maximin going face-to-face with his great rival. McTominay producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Cruzeiro are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Saint-Maximin gets into a good position. They've got a corner here.
Substituição no time do Cruzeiro.
Inter Milan
Camisa
have their
14.
second corner now.
Camisa 7. Camisa 10.
Can he finish?
Fechando o
Inter
campo
Milan
para a
have their
entrada
third
dele.
corner.
Camisa 99. Camisa 9. Camisa 20. Teremos uma substituição.
And this is Son Heung-min. That's tiny. Cruzeiro are looking to go forward now. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Cruzeiro will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. Neymar, there he goes. It's Neymar! So their fourth corner of the game. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Great chance! Oh, that was close.
Substituição no time do Cruzeiro. Camisa 6. Sai para a entrada do jogador. Camisa
Cruzeiro
41.
making consecutive changes here.
Yeah, I think he's been told to play that role of the tactical pivot, spraying the ball about sometimes, driving it forward from the middle of the park.
Saint-Maximin has got himself a free kick. That. Well, that's fabulous. Tries to play it through. Well cut out. No margin for error there at all.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Shot a goal! Goal! Inter! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
I just think this has been a lesson in character, togetherness and composure. I think most teams would have crumbled by now, but this refusal to give up is brilliant.
Nicely spread. Thuram gets into some space. Pato! Oh, should really have made more of that.
Yeah, it's very well timed. A delivery like that with the right amount of pace and whip can be a nightmare to defend against.
Now it's Inzaghi.
Cruzeiro really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
That's an imaginative pass. He's found some space. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Valverde. Deftly away.
Teremos 3 minutos de
Inter
acréscimo.
Milan clearly now in lead preservation mode. San Maxima on a strong run down the right. Sports official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Tries to pass it through. Rafinha running with the ball. And this is Inzaghi. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Cruzeiro illustrating perfectly the fickle nature of football. Everything looked so good for them to start with. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And we're underway. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Yeah, he'll be looking for a goal or two. Now it's Kaka. Kubasi deals with that comfortably. And he cuts out the supply. Best. Now it's Neymar. Gerrard promptly onto that, and that is that. Kukçu just eases him off the ball. It's a pretty loose pass. Well, they've got it again. Searching pass he's played there. He's one. Mbappe! Goal! Manchester United! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. It's ended up in no man's land. Now it's Mbappe. The most accurate pass, played out towards the right wing. Good play on the left-hand side here. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, that's fabulous. And he's had it nicked away. Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now it's Messi. Can he get it through? Good read, needed to be. Ferdinand.
Cruzeiro are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Nicely spread. Well, that pass isn't the best. That's been slipped through. Kaka goes on a charge down the left. Kaka stood his ground strongly. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Lamina. Bartasagi. Kukçu. Now Mbappe. Out to the right. And it's Messi. Just no time to dwell on the ball there. Messi. No way through there.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Kubasi cuts it out. Kukçu is always scanning the pitch for targets. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Kaka. Half an hour played now. Toure, who's set up one goal so far. Messi. Kukçu. Yaya Toure. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And he's straight offside. And he's quick to snatch it back. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Goes down, but nothing given. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Oh no, he's got that wrong. Throw it. Oh, good steal, he just read it.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Now it's Neymar. Cruyff, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. Best, shot could be on. Oh, that was vital. Played out to the right.
This is the time you need that pace.
Kukçu. Messi. Succumbs to the pressure. And that's clear cut. It's a free kick. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Teremos
Takes the
de
shot.
acréscimo.
Neymar. And we've reached half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
Here we go again.
Cruzeiro really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
That has not gone well. And this is Neymar. Nice looking ball. Well, nicely intercepted. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Real chance! And the ball's come loose here. Deftly away. And he was alert to it. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, good-looking ball. And they win it back again. Neymar. Oh, shooting chance! And it's in! They are right back in business.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Played back in, foot in.
Cruzeiro have clearly reached a level of comfort in this half. Why not use the impetus to plough on?
Messi. That's been intercepted. Well-timed, excellent interception. Kaká. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Howson gets a foot in here. Turns back here, probably the best option. Gerrard. Out to the left it goes. Oh, nice touch. He's picked his way through. Messi. Pass somewhat off target. Done delicately. And he whips it in. Toure picks it up from the goal kick. Oh, super decent chance! And he has kept it out somehow.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Manchester United with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And he's taking no chances there. And now they can spring out of defence. Now that's well seen too. Neymar has found the net here, of course. Stood up well to him there. Great vision. Al-Kubasi gets across to intercept that. Oh, it's come loose. A heavy challenge. Gerrard. And the counter is on. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Now it's Neymar. Strong running down that left flank. Cruzeiro have a free kick. Now the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Well, not the best way to deal with it, but the old threat of pace clearly made him feel a tad uncomfortable.
So, another set play. Maicon gets rid without sophistication. He's a sharp little ball here. But Sagi wins the duel this time.
Manchester United really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Manchester United looking to pass their way through. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
And here's Mbappe. Well, there's the clearance. Back in possession and ready to go again. Now it's Neymar. Cruyff. They've got a throw in.
Substituição no time do Cruzeiro. Camisa 10. Camisa 6. Deixando o campo para a entrada de camisa 21. Camisa 41.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now. Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
That pass isn't the best. Gerrard. Del Piero. Iniesta. He's had a shot! That is a brilliant confirmation that there will be 2-minute stoppage time. It's gone out for a throw-in. Looking for the run. That's good vision. Pinches it off him. And this is Del Piero. He could be in here. The referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities and neither willing to give in. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, it was 2014 that Corinthians relocated to this high-tech arena. This the ultimate demonstration of their power as a club revered amongst the world's supporters. Their fan base believed to be somewhere in the region of 30 million people. We have already started here. Corinthians appear to be going with a 3-5-2 formation, Jim.
Well, I can tell you, Peter, that...
Up he goes! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Can he get on the end of this? And now a sudden chance to counter. That's a foul, no two ways about it. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Well, there is concern on the faces of the players standing around him here.
Substituição.
Cruzeiro making an early change here.
Well, I don't think he's going to be delighted at being substituted at this stage, especially when you consider the position they're in. He'll be a bit miffed about this, yeah. Well, if he's serious about trying from this range, I think he must feel he can generate power. Big ask. Frank Rijkaard can really make his presence felt. A superb defender who became an iconic midfield anchorman.
What's more, a remarkably good strike rate, actually.
Very true, just another level of his expertise, Peter, but his reading of the game, for me, is masterful.
Pedri!
Corinthians definitely are on top of things in these early stages, Peter. If this is how they intend to go on, I think the opposition might see some trouble.
Valverde. The most accurate pass. Oh, good spread. Could move up a gear here. And he welcomes it in. Oh, shooting chance! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Oh, the pass was sublime. The finish was substandard. What a disappointment.
It's a searching pass. That pass isn't the best. Foot in. Quarter of an hour played. It's not an especially good pass, that. Shifted into the flank. Knocks it into space. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Got it! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Seen that early, used a certain sixth sense, and now they can spring out of defence. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Looking for options for movement, and the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Pretty loose pass. And it's been given away. Can he finish? He tried to chip, but it wasn't his best.
Well, chances like that need a delicate touch, and they're quite a tough skill. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
He's taking no chances there. Oh, well played. Corinthians have the chance to go the other way. Ooh, perfectly measured. Takes a shot! He's got to be quick to recover this. Lucas Paqueta.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
That is good alertness. Plenty of endeavour from either side, but not much of it in the vicinity of either goal.
Well, it's certainly not a drab affair.
Shoots! So, third corner of the game. And that has been cleared. Corinthians are looking to go forward now. Quality ball. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Now it's Mbappe. Tries to pass it through. That has not gone well. And they've got a throw. Cruzeiro are opting for an early change in personnel. They've decided against waiting until half-time. McTominay. Rijkaard. Can he spark a counter here? And it's Bellingham. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Valverde, and he cuts out the supply. Still waiting for the first breakthrough, but not for the want of trying. No question, this is the man you want to get onto the end of things. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Messi. No, he refuses to take the bait. He is through here. McTominay gets across to intercept that. Chiellini. Rijkaard. Mbappe. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Foram indicados 2 minutos de acréscimo.
And it's Paqueta. That's a cute ball. No, he's just misjudged that one.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And the referee brings the first half to a close. And it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. And we are up to the break.
A very entertaining half, Peter. The game's been played at a really good intensity. It's been open. It's been quite end-to-end, and I think the crowd are really immersing themselves into this. And I just hope we get more of the same in the second half. Something to look forward to.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. And the game has already resumed here.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Can he get it through? Ambitious ball here. Beckenbauer spots it and intercepts. And here's Hullet. The referee's awarded a free kick. Quickly taken. Now there's a fine ball. Oh, smashing header! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
It's their second corner of the game. And he gets rid in a hurry. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Mbappe. Valverde. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe! Gehi deals with that comfortably. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Well, into the second half, and it's still goalless. Bellingham. And smartly reclaimed. Mbappe, and it's made its way to him. Bellingham. Now it's Hullet. Nicked it back promptly. It's a lovely, neat pass. Looking for the run. Now he's off and running. Beckenbauer cuts it out.
60.179 espectadores.
And it's Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Nicely aimed pass. Out to the right. Messi. Pops him off it and wins back the ball. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And this is Hullet. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Khan with the clearance. He's there to retrieve it. It's a good ball out wide. Cannavaro. Now, what about a counter-attack? Oh, that's well spotted. A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. Just about up to 75 minutes. Oh, that's a... He's had a shot! And for a moment, time stood still.
It's really well read here, but having done the hard part, you'll be slightly disappointed not to make more of it.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Spread it left. Vinicius Junior. In again. Off the post. Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
This is Owen. His interception, his positioning was spot on.
Corinthians really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
It's a really well-measured ball. Rafinha has a look inside the box. Beckenbauer gets it away. Oh, easy pickings there. And the pass is intercepted.
Listen, it may well finish this way because it's been so tight all the way through, but equally, we might still get a moment of magic, a mistake, or a refereeing decision to influence otherwise.
He has found a way through.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Nicely intercepted. Rijkaard is always scanning the pitch for targets. And it's Bellingham.
Teremos minuto de acréscimo.
1 minute to add, according to the board. Now it's Neymar. Neymar, lovely bit of skill. Here's a chance! And that is that. Frustration, exasperation, vexation, certainly from an attacking perspective. Neither side able to make an impression despite all the huff and puff.